Hey, there you are.
Hey guys.
There you are.
Meat.
You... Meat.
Just
Regular old meat.
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 So
That was a McDonald's hat.
So last time I sucked, this time meat, huh?
yeah.
I'm getting a lot of mixed messages from your hat.
Yeah, I'm going through my YouTuber hats.
Nice. All right.
Season of
So now you're a hat guy, huh?
I've been a hat guy.
Yeah, that's true.
Since I was a wee lad.
It's a nice place to be. Keeps the sun off your face.
Yeah. Feeling fine.
As bald as I am, I never could really fully transition to being a hat guy. I don't know what it was. I think it's just too much sweat. Usually when you have hair and you're wearing a hat, your hair kind of like reabsorbs the sweat, so you're not too sweaty. Me, if I wear a hat, it's just a pool under there. It's just...
What about like a little newsboy hat? You know, like one of those like Irish like paperboy hats,
like a little cap, like a
little
cute.
That's kind of a different vibe than like
but I think that's
ball cap.
I don't know. You need to. You can't wear that in the summer, right? And that's not really going to protect you from the sun or anything. I mean, it will protect my head, but not my eyes or anything. You know, so
it's more just meant to make you look like a gentleman. We
frankly, or newsboy,
something we greatly need from you.
True. Yeah, I am very ungentlemanly, like
rather uncouth.
Yeah. All right. Well, how you guys been? How's the week? How's the week been? Any news? Any crazy stuff during the week?
You hear about that Cracker Barrel? Good.
No, the rebrand.
Yeah, it came and it went.
They took the cracker off the barrel and they put them right back on.
Oh, did they undo it? I didn't see
that.
They
did. Yeah, they did undo it.
Wow.
Yeah, I like my Cracker Barrel with a little bit of like racism. It makes the food taste better.
You need the barrel.
You do. What's this? A great logo.
You gotta be over the barrel. Yeah.
All this, it's an epidemic with all these companies are all like going for this generic like style, and it's shitty. I don't know why they're all doing it.
Yeah. I saw an interesting theory. They want everything to be more just like square and simple because it fits app icons. So if they ever need an app, or if they need a recognizable thing to be small on your phone, I don't know. To me, it's like, look, what everyone likes, regardless of age, is nostalgia. Keep your, if you have an iconic logo, keep it. Maybe make your old one, bring it back.
Even I meant to take a picture, but I was driving. But it was right after we did the logos episode. For Chatwin, I was driving by an El Pollo Loco, and I noticed they changed their logo. It's not the same shape anymore. Like that banner in the background. No, it's a different shape. It still is like similar shape, but it's a different shape. It's weird. It's like red now instead of yellow. Yeah, man, they fucked it up.
What are they doing? Can you think of a good logo redesign that like? I like the new Taco Bell logo, but I've liked every Taco Bell logo that they've ever come out with.
It's hard to fuck up Taco Bell logo as long as you have the bell in it, and so far they're keeping it okay.
Yeah, Taco Bell seems to be doing all right.
Yeah, but I do kind of miss the purple, like the bright pink color.
Yeah, that 90s kind of like geometric like colors, and I don't know.
Now the interior of a Taco Bell at that time was really nice. Like it felt very welcoming.
It's very liminal space too.
Now it's just purple and negative white space for the Taco Bell logo.
Yeah.
I can't think off the top of my head, but I think you're hitting a point, Chatwin. Is like the best someone can do when redesigning a logo is do just as well as the old logo. There's never like a huge improvement over the previous. The big improvements happen probably between like the 60s and 80s. Now they're just, refining a diamond.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I think about old Windows logos and Macintosh and like Google's logos. I think Google has probably gotten a better logo since they're like Times New Roman font.
Yeah, they've streamlined. Yeah.
But I digress. I like the old logos. I was going to include some of the old like retro logos into that little like game, but I feel like it would throw you guys too far off the scent.
Possibly.
The old, like the first Taco Bell logo and like the first McDonald's logo, I don't think you'd be able to get it.
That first Taco McDonald's Bell logo with their logo, they had like a little guy on their logo that looked. I guess he was supposed to be a burger, but he looks like a pie or something.
Yeah,
it's like that's a shitty logo. They did well to change it.
Yeah, for sure. I don't mean to change the topic, but I had to change my tire again this week.
Again?
Yeah, again.
This is like twice in like a couple months, right?
I'm actually, you know what? I'm going to spin into some sort of tirade right here.
All right,
okay, because now I'm pissed. So
editor, throw that one up on the single.
Anyway. We're giving editor tips mid-episode. This is great. This is so much easier.
Yeah. Anyway,
good star wipe to Chatwin right now. Okay, single.
Yeah.
Dramatic music underneath.
Mm-hmm.
Clouds rolling in.
Good luck, editor. So I heard. So I came home from my folks' place, and I heard a hissing because your tire's going out, and I'm like, oh shit. But I was looking everywhere for it, and I couldn't find. It wasn't a nail. There was nothing there. Mm-hmm. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna give it the night. It'll be Monday tomorrow, and I can either change it or it went away. Monday rolls around, tire's flat, and I called. Well, this is a whole long. I called AAA. They fucking canceled on me. So fuck AAA.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, they did not come through. I was very pissed, and I gave them a piece of my mind. So I changed the tire myself, and I'll tell you what. I talked about changing a tire earlier on one of these like episodes with me and Chance out in the middle of nowhere in the desert.
You taught Chance how to do it
on Father's Day.
Yeah. On Father's Day, Chance and I changed a tire out in the desert.
Right.
I changed the same tire, and I'll tell you what, changing a tire one person, it's a lot of work.
It is.
It is a lot of work.
I haven't done it in
tire
quite
especially
a while.
is
I'm sure,
fucking heavy.
How do you wrench up a Jeep? How do you jack up I guess the jack has just got to go higher and higher, right? Because Jeeps are a lot higher than like a normal car.
It certainly does, David.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they come. So I have a jack that came with the Jeep, and that's
a Jeep jack.
A Jeep jack, yeah.
A Jeep jack. Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Pre-Jeeped.
Pre-Jeeped.
And these are perfect circumstances too, because it's in my driveway. It's a cloudy day.
Nice.
It's flat, easy peasy. But still, oh my gosh, changing that tire is so much work. So, moving on, I changed the tire, go to work. Had the tires looked at over at like Discount Tire down the street. And it turns out that tire that I changed is too old. They won't fix it.
Oh.
Too old. So
you got to get a new tire. Yeah.
Not only do I need one new tire.
Yeah, you got all
five new tires.
Yeah.
And the tires I'm looking at, because I want to kind of spoil the Jeep, because I've never done anything too crazy to the Jeep. I never lifted it, never did.
Can we guess?
It's been pretty stock. How much David? How much you think 5 Jeep tires? They're TA KO3s, so they're nice.
I'm gonna go with
Jeep tires. How much you think 5?
$240 each.
Oh, my sweet summer child.
No, damn. Well, because I know my Mercedes tires are like
I was going to text you and ask you, because I was like, I bet you pairing for like racing tires.
Pretty much,
at least like fast.
Yeah, they're like Pirelli racing.
Yeah, they're fancy.
Whatever, non-flat or run flat. Yeah, I think they're like $450 each for mine.
Yeah. Okay, you're close.
Damn.
A little less.
Okay, so like what, $382?
Yeah, is around there.
Jeez.
So 5 fucking tires is going to cost me about $2,000.
Yeah, with the tax, $2,000.
With labor and all that shit.
But how long have you had had these tires? This has been like time. 10 years or something.
I mean, it's buy once, buy once, cry once. It's just tires.
Yeah, that is brutal. But those Jeep tires will last you a while. Those are
they do, and I
have to replace my tires once every year and a half, especially with the way I drive.
And California streets are probably
and the fucking roads here are fucking ridiculous, dude. That doesn't help at all,
bro. I feel your pain, because I'm buying tires now, and I'm like, I haven't done it yet. I keep putting it off.
Yeah,
keep finding an excuse to not bring it in and get new tires.
Well, it still rolls.
Nice. It still rolls, but I don't have a spare anymore, which is sketchy.
So you haven't bought all 5 tires yet?
Not yet. That's what they quoted me. And that's before labor.
And that's at Discount Tire. Imagine if you went to
Yeah,
like the
and
Jeep
they're
dealership
good down
or
there.
something.
I like Discount Tire. They're decent. All tire shops are kind of scumbags, but they're okay.
Agreed. All right. Well, Eric, I guess it's your week, so you want to hit the intro first?
Ironically, I was going to be talking about Chatwin's tires, so this
okay. Well, there we go. Perfect.
Perfect.
Right. I guess we're already set
All right. Passenger side front. This is what I know. I did not talk about Chatwin's tires. No, in the first episode, our season premiere, which came out yesterday came out the day before, to massive applause. I mentioned in our season premiere that I wanted to go back to some things I thought about in season 1. So season 1, if you'll remember, I showed you guys little clips of kung fu movies, wuxia movies, right?
Yeah.
Eric's
and it was a
wushu.
Yes, clerical error on my part to do it on one of the few episodes where we don't have video. So
I was just about to say, like, editor put up that video, but I was like, no, that was an audio only episode.
Yeah, editor put up that audio.
I didn't
the audio of us watching a video. And, so I've been thinking I need to do that again. And what I've settled on, I thought of doing samurai movies, and I watched Seven Samurai again. Good movie, but not our episode. Instead, you know what? Let's just go to the fucking theme song. We'll get the reveal afterwards. Hit it.
Everything is everything.
Is everything.
Everything is everything is everything.
Is everything.
Everything is everything is everything. Everything is everything.
Everything
is everything.
Everything is everything.
Everything is everything. Everything is everything. Everything is 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 everything.
Yeah, what's up?
Yes, we're back.
We're back, baby.
We're back. And I am not going to be holding back today, gentlemen. Because well, like I said, I might be showing you guys a few clips, but this time...
Did we lose him?
No!
Moment?
Oh my god!
Oh no, we lost him.
No,
Oh, you're back.
We didn't hear what you said.
Yeah, we lost all of that.
Dude, you're like, I'm not holding back. Yeah.
And that was blank.
You never saw me again.
Yeah,
Was,
keep that in, editor.
Maybe that's the episode. That's our last episode. It's just.
Thank you guys. See you next time.
You opened a
no, that was
something.
That was a fuck up because I'm trying to share my screen.
Okay.
Sorry.
Good evening, children of the night. I am Count Davila. This evening, we're going to be talking about a very special frolic of fright. This evening, we'll be talking about Italian horror.
Oh, cool.
A very special strain of Italian horror.
We have to take out the teeth to say all that.
Redefine the genre. Italians have a certain way of viewing horror that sets it apart from its cousins. There's a love of beauty contrasted with the worst gore and blood sparkling like a fountain. There's a love of tactility and texture and how far that can go in a horror movie. And the colors.
It was great.
Get me started on the colors.
I don't remember what I was saying there. The teeth, I can't understand
Children
it.
of the night, we have a very, very special show. So sit tight, grab the popcorn, and get frightened with Count Dracula. Bleh, 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 bleh.
Hell yeah, that looks fucking
right.
awesome. I love your wallpaper too, by the way.
I love the old school scale in the
Count's
back.
wallpaper.
Yeah, it's not mine. That's the Count's castle, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn.
fantastic.
Italian horror.
Yeah. I thought we're entering October by the time this episode comes out, so let's get a little spooky with it. Something else that I've watched a good amount of, and it's a lot of fun. It's fun to watch a couple clips of Italian horror. Do you guys know anything about Italian horror? First off,
I was going to say I don't think I've ever seen an Italian horror specifically. No. Luigi's Mansion, does that count?
That counts. He's Italian. He's horrified.
Good one.
I played one level of Luigi's Mansion.
You got too scared. You had to put it down.
Yeah.
If I've seen any Italian movies, and I have, you can kind of tell where you're going, where the Italians would go with horror. I think I get the vibe before even seeing it.
They're an interesting
I'm
bunch.
curious.
I've seen The Italian Job. Does that neither Italian nor horror, huh? No. Okay.
No. Strangely not Italian at all. No.
Yeah. Good movie though.
Italian horror is interesting in that, by the way, the movies that I'm talking about primarily are in the 70s. This is when they were doing something different in the realms of horror movies and shit. And the reason that was, well, before I go to our first clip, I'll kind of describe a little bit so you know what kind of tropes we're looking for. Italian horror movies have about 3 things that are always in common. 1, beautiful women. The women are
True.
molto bene,
Molto bene.
Bien.
Spaghetti.
Hey, look at
Little mozzarella, little prosciutto.
that was inevitable. We might as well get into it now. Just get offensive with it right away. And to contrast that, the violence, the murder, it is just awful. Like they put. The fuck was that? Doing like a little dog?
No, it's
what was this though? You were doing like a little.
Murder.
Look like you were doing a little bunny foo-foo over here.
It's the murder. They're no good.
Classic Italian hand over here.
Italians are no stranger to violence, which is why I'm very curious to what you're getting at.
Well, that's kind of what's fun about this. If it was just grindhouse gore, just nothing but hopeless awfulness, this I don't think it would be worth an episode. But there's a lot of beauty in these movies too. There's a lot of just like, wow, that's plenty of times I'll be sitting in the middle of the movie going, wow, that is an amazing looking shot. It's very, well composed. The colors in these movies are crazy. That was the third thing that I was going to get to, is that any of the gore and the blood is like bright neon red. Everything is like shot through stained glass. It's all very colorful, evocative.
It's almost like paint. Like their blood is like so. I know what you're talking about. Where it's so red.
It's so red and it's super thin. It's like thinner than water. It just sprays everywhere. So I'm gonna let my good friend, if I could do this right. You know what? Before I share, hold on.
Have you guys seen any Italian movies?
Any Italian movies?
Any Italian movie?
I mean, I guess
Good, Bad, and the Ugly.
Godfathers count. Coppola's
Yeah.
Italian American.
There's so many Italian movies.
Life is Beautiful. You remember that one? Mr. Desjardins showed us that in like 7th grade.
Yeah, I do.
That was a good movie.
Great movie.
Any movie is improved by getting to watch it in school.
True.
Yeah. When they roll in the old TV.
Oh, good old times. Yeah.
I have a good teacher for Damien.
Yeah. I'm just gonna bring him to you guys.
Tonight, our first clip comes from let's count down, check his notes.
No idea.
Ah, yes. The classic Italian horror. Zombie Flesh Eaters by Lucio Fulci, 1979. Dabula classic, as I put it. Bleh, bleh. Bleh, bleh. Enjoy.
Ooh. Is this like zombie sharks?
You got David.
Yeah.
I knew I would.
Well, the zombies are fighting the sharks.
That's a real ass fucking shark.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, there's a dude in like a
is
fucking
he
Halloween
killing a
mask
shark?
having to wrestle with it.
Is that a real shark? They look like a fucking real shark.
Look pretty real. I don't think it would be CGI in the 70s.
Oh, it is cheap. I mean, look at the zombie mask. It is
Although
not...
that one looks pretty fake. This shark looks fake.
It's kind of tough to tell.
Because you can get this angle with it. Yeah, this is a fake shark.
It's gotta be, right? Like
This one looks real though.
Yeah.
So they just had like a diver in a scuba.
I don't even know if it was
He's like
scuba.
trying to
I
bite
think
it.
they just told him to hold his breath. Go down there.
Yeah, there must have been
Take
a
a
guy
bite
with
out of the
tank
shark.
though.
Yeah,
So that they could
nearby.
do multiple takes.
Yeah, oh for sure.
That's
like a tiger shark.
out there.
Oh, he's taking his arm off. No.
So okay, so now the tiger shark gets infected. Oh. Very Italian. She's humping the desk.
Could help. You never know.
Is this the same movie?
Yeah.
Oh.
This is just later on.
I hope it's the shark. Damn it.
No. Trying to snatch your weave.
Very sexual.
Can't snatch my weave.
Oh, ow, oh, oh.
Oh no!
Ow.
Oh no! Golly! Oh my god!
No!
Jesus Christ, Eric!
God. Oh, God.
Those Italians, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Whew. Jesus Christ.
Sorry about that one, everybody. Bleh.
Bleh. Editor, get me a new pair of pants. I feel like that one was avoidable. I feel like she could have.
There's that
Oh,
blood.
jeez. Yeah, the Italians seem very into the practical horror effects.
It's 1979.
Yeah, but they were doing.
What,
when did Alien
CGI?
come out?
I love
Yeah.
that this guy comes about 5 seconds late. He's like, ah, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, almost. Almost got there in time.
Also, for its time, this music being like a synth score was like,
Yeah. It's like creeping into the 80s.
all right. Thank you, Count Dabula.
Just for reference, I looked it up just so we all know. The first use of CGI in films was in 1973.
Yeah,
Really?
what was it?
The film Westworld, actually.
Oh.
And then after that, there was Star Wars and Alien and all the other movies.
None
Star
of those
Wars-
are CGI. Those are all
They used
practical.
certain CGI effects. I mean, most of it was practical. Like, that was the main draw of Star Wars and stuff, right? It was like, oh, it was all practical. And
one
Alien.
of the
CGI means
same-
computers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
gonna
they
say
use
the definition
computer-generated
of a
images.
computer-generated image or a computer-generated effect is totally
Yeah.
different in the 70s and today. It's not like
True.
they had a CGI,
These were
Java in the
craftsmen,
70s.
damn it. Did you see that blood?
That's what I'm saying. They were super into it. They did
Did you
really
see
well
that
with
fake
them.
eye?
Oh my god, man!
That was real, man.
Jesus Christ!
That was visceral.
I saw that. So I guess I should explain how I got into Italian horror. As a kid, I was rather frightened. I didn't really like horror movies. The idea of a horror movie frightened me. And instead, I was still fascinated by the idea of one. So I would anthropologically like study plots of horror movies, figure out what, what's this horror movie about? And there was a what was the name of the channel? I think it was like Spike TV. The Spike TV. Did you guys watch that?
Yeah.
They had a like 2.5 hour long Halloween documentary called The 100 Scariest Movie Moments, and it had every celebrity under the sun, like counting down from 100, just picking a clip from a different movie. And
or like I love the 70s, or I love the 60s, or I love the 80s.
Great way
get a bunch
to kill
of weirdos,
a Saturday, man. Just
for sure.
Kicking back with a bag of chips. Anyway,
so good.
One of the clips, I think maybe like 99 or 100, was that clip of the eye getting. And little 12-year-old me was like, "Oh my god!" And it stuck with me.
Gee willikers.
Old 32-year-old me is like, so, but not much has changed.
Something about these movies are kind of like the way the Italians made these movies were what I've now realized are like, it's because they're cheap, but they feel a little off in a way, like the sound, the music, and then every single voice is dubbed over later. Like they're not even recording for sound when they shot the whole movie, and they just had everyone, do those screams and shit in the studio. Yeah, so it feels like unnatural.
Detached, yeah.
I'm sure we've asked this before, but since we're on the topic, what's the scariest movie to you right now? Like if I had to accost you on a street and say, "Hey, what's your scariest movie?"
I don't really get scared by scary movies anymore, especially because I work in the industry or whatever. But I will say that when I saw my first like scary movie that I remember seeing was Signs.
Yeah.
And I saw it at summer camp. I don't know why they showed it to us at summer camp. I do not remember.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, but it was like the summer camp where like it was like day camp, right? So I still like went home at the end of the day. It wasn't like the summer camp where I go spend 2 weeks somewhere else. But anyway, so we saw that movie. The parts that traumatized me the most were when you see the alien in the news footage or whatever, and then when
we laugh about that all the time.
Yeah, like now you laugh about it, right?
What is it? What did they
say?
Vamos.
These are like a Mexican.
The Vamonos kids. Yeah.
Vamos, children, vamos.
Vamonos.
And then the aliens
so
like
scary as a kid.
Yeah, dude, like frightening. That and then the part where they're all like they escaped in the basement and they're hiding in there, and the aliens are like banging on the door, and then they stop and they're like, "Oh, they left." And then they're like, "Wait, no, they're smarter than that." And then you look at the kid and there's like a vent or something behind him, and then they just grab them. So those traumatized me when I was a kid, and then I didn't watch any horror movies the rest of my like teenagehood until college, when I, for some reason, freshman year, I have no idea why, I was like, I want to watch Saw. I want to watch the Saw movie. So I watched the first Saw. Yeah. And it was actually pretty good, right? The first Saw is actually a good movie. Like it actually has a good plot line and good
actors.
Yeah.
Really good.
And so I was like, all right, let me just watch the rest of all the Saw movies. So I think at that time they were at like Saw 6 or Saw 7. So I watched all the Saw movies. And obviously, they just progressively just kept getting gorier and gorier and losing the plot, and just it became all about the gore. But that kind of helped me transition into like watching other horror movies, because I was like, okay, I got over it. It's like, it's gore and horror and blah blah blah. But then I started watching scarier things like The Conjuring and the what's the one where she comes out? The Ring. Is that The Ring? No, the
Ring is also a very good movie.
Where she comes out of the TV. Is that The Ring?
Yeah, that's
The Ring.
Yeah, and like all the Exorcist. A lot of like classic scary movies, a lot of Jason and Freddy and all that stuff. So that was kind of my journey into it, was in college, and then I actually became a film major. So then I started loving them even more. So now I don't even really get too scared, but I do appreciate, when a movie can frighten me a little bit. I get more. I think I get more grossed
strong.
out. I think I get more grossed out.
David the Fearless.
No. I still get shivers sometimes.
I gotta say, my scariest movie is Pretty Woman. Tell you what.
Pretty woman.
Damn right. Nightmare fuel. But to what you're talking about, David.
With Audrey Hepburn?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that Pretty in Pink, I think.
Oh,
no, wait.
Is it Anne Hathaway? No, not Anne Hathaway.
Catherine Zeta-Jones? Which one was Pretty Woman?
Starts with a J. Julia Roberts.
Was there Julia Roberts? I think
Julia Roberts is in Pretty Woman.
Yeah.
This ran away from us so quickly. Julia Roberts picked us up and just started running.
So what we were talking about, like as a kid, I think in the same way that you were very scared of scary movies when you were a kid, Eric, a scary movie that scared the heck out of me, which I ended up loving and into adulthood, was The Mummy. When The Mummy came out, I was a little kid, and it scared the hell out of me. It's like, don't move, Mummy. Don't you move. And but what it really did is it really inspired me to get into Egyptology, and I wanted to learn so much about like what the whole mummy thing was about. And then later in life, I fucking loved The Mummy. It's one of the greatest movies ever made. Is The Mummy
amazing?
Yeah.
So as a little kid, it scared the hell out of me, but it was so worth it because it.
Imhotep.
Did you ever ride the Mummy ride at Universal?
Yeah.
No, I've never been to Universal.
I was too afraid to go on the ride as a kid, and now I've never been back. But I'll spoil it. It's an old ride, but it's basically like it's a basic thrill ride, and it ends, and the lights go on like you're supposed to get off, like any fucking theme park ride, and then Imhotep curses the ride, and what you thought was just a ride that goes up, like drops down, and then you're in the second part of the ride where Imhotep has cursed you.
Oh, that's so cool.
It's pretty dope.
So it's a cool twist. Like I got that spoiled for me, and I spoiled it for you. But I would that would scare the shit out of me if that happened to me on.
Oh yeah, I'd be crying like a little baby.
Yeah,
I've been to
I'd
Universal.
Be convinced I'm dead.
I've been to Universal like 2 or 3 times, and it's been an overall underwhelming experience. But some of their rides are like some of the most innovative rides I've been on. Like that Harry Potter ride, the like main Harry Potter.
Yeah, I have heard crazy things about that Harry Potter ride.
One of the craziest rides I've ever been on. Like it's so unique. It's so
I don't even
different.
like Harry Potter, and I want to do that ride.
Yeah, it's worth it. Like it's just to experience the ride itself, and like how they it is different shit. Yeah, and like the Jaws ride is cool, and the Jurassic Park, like they have very unique rides. I'll give them that. Like, and that sounds dope. I feel like I went on the Mummy ride, but I don't remember that experience. But that sounds dope. That sounds cool. Dope.
And Mummy is kind of original, one of the original scary movies too, like Swamp Monster, Frankenstein. Yeah, I don't know. I always like the Mummy has a special place in my heart, and my spooky heart as well.
My spooky heart.
Yeah,
that's what. Not to get too sentimental, but what I like about horror movies is they get you young, and you're kind of frightened as a kid. Then you get over that fear into like fascination and curiosity. Then as you're older, you just are entertained, you get, I think a lot of people are the same as you, David, where they're not scared anymore of horror movies, but it's just like, there's entertainment to be had there. Every now and then you get lucky and there's like a Hereditary or something that comes along and is like,
that was a good movie.
That's the same type of secret sauce.
That was a horror movie I fell in love with.
Really?
Yeah, I actually wrote I think 1 or 2 papers about that in film school when I was getting my master's. It's such a good movie. Yeah, I loved it.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
No,
I think we talked about this.
Yeah,
go watch
it. We shan't spoil it because
I know. I'm sorry.
As a matter of fact, I actually kind of want you to watch the trailers first because part of the big twist of
Professor
the movie.
David giving you homework.
Yeah, part of the big twist of the movie.
He's giving you homework.
is subversion of the trailer. Is that like the trailer makes you think it's one thing is happening throughout the whole movie, and then boom, it's just it's so, dude, you have to watch it. It's such a good horror movie.
All right.
So freaky. So that's one movie. It didn't scare me, but that movie, stuff that can sort of almost kind of be real. That's what really freaks me out. Like Paranormal Activity, that freaks me out more than like
that had a chokehold on society for a little bit.
That scared the hell out of me. That was one of those rare theater movies that scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, because like that could be where are you going after that? You're going home. You know, you're not like other horror movies. They're like on a boat or they're in
the Paranormal Activity is.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're going back home, which is where the danger is. Fuck.
You know, it's funny you say that, David, because the next strain of Italian horror is less grounded in the supernatural and more, in reality. It's called giallo. Have either of you guys heard that word, giallo?
No, molto bene.
Tell me what giallo means.
It is Italian for yellow. And the reason is I guess the old like trashy mystery novels, like paperback thriller novels, the like 10-cent novels or whatever, were all
Pulp
by
Fiction,
the same publisher.
Pulp Fiction, perhaps?
Ooh, indeed I would.
Go on.
To
be fair, that is what Pulp Fiction is. But
yeah, it's so. And I almost said the back of the books are yellow, I guess, in Italy. The trashy Pulp Fiction books.
Cool.
So they're called giallo movies. They're usually based on like murder mysteries, and like the horror, they're usually horror adjacent, and they have the big red blood, beautiful women, stabby, that type of stuff. But I couldn't do an Italian horror episode without talking about giallo. And to your point, David, it's definitely more like home worries. There are killers out there. There's not a Frankenstein that's going to kill you, but there is a man with a knife that could.
Right.
And he's got a bad attitude.
And we didn't talk about it last weekend was Knife Day. We had National Knife Day last year, and
did we have it last year? I don't remember that.
Well, we kind of. I think I sent a picture of myself wearing. Brandishing a knife.
Yeah. Sure.
All right.
Clip 3. Let's see if Eric figured it out yet.
No, maybe by clip 4. Maybe by clip 4, David.
Well, children of the night, let's get a little different with this one. Instead of zombies, we go with a murder mystery. With checking my notes here. Yes. 1975, a giallo classic. Dario Argento's Profondo Rosso, or Deep Red. Sit back, eat some popcorn, and enjoy.
Deep Red. This movie sounds familiar.
You're talking about Code Red, Mountain Dew.
Oh. Is that blackface?
Black eye. I don't think I could live with a bird.
Yeah, that's just her own fault.
Oh, God. Unpleasant.
The fuck? How did the bird get out?
Fuck you, bird.
How many birds are there? Her mission: kill all birds.
Maybe this was scary in the 70s, but now this is just like funky mystery music.
Yeah.
Rorschach killed her?
Her enemy, the man with the flashlight.
The worst flashlight ever.
Okay, just to tee this up. When I watched this like last year or whatever, this legitimately did kind of frighten me.
Who's that guy? I don't know. Why does everyone just pull out a dagger? Where are they pulling all these daggers out?
The Italians, man.
What the fuck?
Why does he have a little puppet man in his house?
Oh my
Who is that? What is that?
Don't let your guard down. It doesn't look intense enough. It looks like he's just...
It's like 4 quarters.
Yeah.
Oh no. He had it coming. Yeah,
Nice camera.
Thank you. So yeah, even when it's just a regular old murder mystery, Italians can be kind of weird with it.
Clear.
That was great.
Deep Red's a weird one. Yeah, I should say, this is going to sound like... Look, there's a very clear criticism with Italian horror movies. And before I go and say, hey guys, you got to watch these. This is so cool. There's a lot of downtime. There's a lot of
oh yeah.
There's a reason I edited these to show you the good stuff. Like there's a lot of sitting fucking around.
Maria.
You know what? You're a saint.
Get the
Thank you
flowers
for skimming the fat.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of fat to be had. And you know what? Sometimes when you're in the right mood, I think you guys know what I'm talking about. When Count Dabula's near, you just want to sit in it for a while, and it can be fun. Like I said, the music's really good. It's always good music. That's one thing I love.
True. Very true.
There's a band, I think that was Dario Argento, that last clip. The next clip is also Dario Argento. He uses a band called Goblin, and they're like a German keyboard band from the 70s or whatever, but they have done a lot of these Italian, like, they've scored a lot of these movies, and it's always wild psychedelic freak out shit. It's great. But yeah, I would, if you ever want to watch one of these, ask a fella first. Is this one boring for a while, or is this one good throughout, or is, because sometimes they're a little slow. Deep Red is a little slow. Go ahead.
You're just waiting for blood and some boobs. That's it.
Yeah. And the color red. I love the Italians love their red, and they can get a good red going. A good. Like, I think it's because of the sauce, They know the color red from the sauce.
It is not blood. It is extra my mother's sauce. She made it too much.
That's why we're going into horror movies. Too much sauce.
Hit the nail on the head, David.
You know what? I've had too much sauce. Let's just get it. Let's go to one more clip. Let's see if I can fuck up this last clip too.
This blood is very tasty.
Mamma mia, it's a mozzarella. Marinara.
Chugga, 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 chugga. Bleh, bleh. The horror train keeps it chugging on with more Dario Argento. Bleh, bleh. That was my last one yet. Today we do the Dario Argento classic, 1977 horror icon, a landmark, Suspiria. Sit back, eat some popcorn, and enjoy.
This is another one that little kid Eric saw.
I've heard of Suspiria. This is a pretty popular one.
This is, maybe the cream of the crop.
Is she fighting a ghost? What's happening?
Oh. The use of color is wild.
I didn't rewatch, so I couldn't tell you what's happening.
I was going to say, I feel like we need a little context here.
I've seen this movie 3 times, and I don't know what's happening. I can't tell you this happens in the first 5 minutes of the movie, so it's not like this is the ending. This is...
Oh, that's great.
Nice.
This is a fun house? It's ridiculous.
This is a ballet school. Turns out there's an invisible witch right there. Very sexual.
What is it?
Yeah, different strokes for different folks.
I guess.
This actress just said she wasn't acting here because they wouldn't tell her what was falling or exploding.
Oh my God.
She legitimately she was like, "There's a bunch of shit exploding in the room. I gotta get out of here."
Gets the people going.
Wow, that's a hell of a movie. The color, is wild,
dude.
There's a lot going on with that. I see why it's so recommended.
It's the most wildly colored movie I've ever seen. It's one of those, like I said, sometimes they're boring, but what's fun about these movies is usually, not to denigrate them, but the plots are like secondary to the vibes. They're vibes movies, you know? You're going to get a little scared. You're going to listen to some good music. You might see a shark. You might see
a boob.
You might see a boob. You might see a woman
see
underwater.
You peep a tit.
You might see a shark eating a boob. You
might see a tit and a witch.
You know, it seems like a good movie to put on the background of like a Halloween party.
Yeah. They're not too serious, and that's what's fun about them.
I wish that. Well, I know that movies now are different and blah blah blah. That's like a whole tangent, but I do appreciate when movies were less. They don't take themselves too seriously, but there's a lot of effort. There's a lot of love put into these movies that.
Unfortunately, I think the thing became is like a lot of that special effects now is more expensive than cheap. And so much of that stuff was cheap back in the day. And now it's like it's cheap to do, little CGI goblin instead. So
True.
Well,
so
guys,
we're in like October now then, huh?
Basically. Essentially.
Almost.
Perfect. Awesome.
Time to get.
We're getting there.
I wanted to get spooky just in case you guys didn't. Now that I've gotten my spooks out of the way, feel free to, ook them up or not. It's your show.
If you could smell what just came out of my asshole, you'd be pretty scared. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, good Lord.
Should we just end it there?
No, that's good. No, we are not ending it there.
Everything is Everything is an ABD Productions podcast. Executive produced and hosted by David Abdu, Chatwin Cray, and Eric Helling. Video and audio captured by Riverside.fm. If you have any inquiries, please reach out to us via everythingiseverything69@gmail.com. Thank you for listening.